KODBNT. What I wanted to talk about today, first before we get started, if you guys are new to this channel, come on and subscribe down below. Also connect to my Instagram. It is the _truth_MK. But what I wanted to talk about today was sneaker culture, or the culture in general. Is it dead? What's going on? So I've seen a couple of videos flash across my timeline, I guess alluding to the fact that sneakers are pretty much dead. Now, my whole take on the whole thing on sneakers being dead is it'll never die. It was never dead. Just because things are sitting does not mean the culture is dead. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean a person like me who's been here since the hype began. What was that, 2011, 2012? We've been here. Like I always tell you guys, this culture is very, very small. I don't know why people tend to think that this culture is some huge global, like it's a big group of people. Now the group is big, but it's not as big as you think. Now, culture has become scammers, has become people who are taking advantage of people like me, has become people who don't really care about this stuff, sneakers. It has become a profitable, thing for a lot of people, and that's what I don't like what the culture has become, and that is primarily what the culture has become. Now, what we are seeing is the fake, not sneakers. People are getting up out of here. Now, why are they getting up out of here? Oh, y'all know the answer. Can't make no money anymore. You can't make any money anymore. Now, this whole culture was thriving around, let's say, when did it really pick up? We're going to say around 2017, 2018, maybe around the pandemic or something like that. Now, I think this is maybe tied somewhat to stimulus. Now, the stimulus money did help to get a lot of people into sneakers, or maybe just buy a lot more sneakers. But I think what had happened was the overall collaborations, let's say with Virgil, with Kanye, and things like that, did kind of push the culture forward and bring a lot of fake people into the culture that try to take advantage of people like me who been here forever, who really love sneakers for what they are, the artistry of it, just love to wear sneakers, not really interested in value or stockpiling sneakers. We'll get to stockpiling in a minute. But for me, I think the culture is kind of leveling off to back to where it was supposed to be, where it's back to the normal people who actually love this stuff. Now, people get confused, sneakers sitting on shelves as the culture is dying. That's not what sneakers are about. Sneakers are not about everything selling out. You should be able to go somewhere and get what you want. For the people who love and want to wear this stuff, something that's sitting is not something that's funny. Now, in this culture, we have learned terms like bricks. What do I call bricks? That's a follower's term. And that's one of the things that I'm talking about with getting the fake sneakerheads out here. If you refer to anything as brick, you didn't really care about sneakers, period. What's funny about a sneaker sitting? Let me say this to you one more time. Just because a sneaker is sitting don't mean it's not going to get dangerous later. A lot of you need to understand. Let me try to put this as clearly as I can. Let's say, let me see. Let me grab a sneaker that's sitting. Oh, what's that Jordan 1? The Green Glow Jordan 1. Take that shoe for instance. Looks funny right now, right? Because it's sitting. The Green Glow Jordan 3s, those are kind of going, but let's talk about the Green Glow 1s. You can find them pretty much anywhere. But once that shoe gets into everybody's hand that wants them and don't want to get rid of them, you see less of them online later on. You will have more beat up and worn pairs out in the wild than you will have new pairs. Let me explain this to you. When people take and hoard, this is why I don't do resale. When people take and hoard and just stockpile sneakers, you have more fresh pairs out there than worn pairs. Why would you want to pay an inflated price for something like that when you know there's just tens and thousands of pairs out there brand new? When the sneaker gets into the hands of the people that actually want them and wear them, they're going to wear them, beat them up, and it's going to be less common down the line. Right? But I think for me, the culture is, I don't really call it the culture, man. I don't care. This it's so goofy, it's so corny to me because everybody's so interested on profiting and having the latest and greatest or the most expensive pair of cheap shoes. Yes, that's what I said, expensive pair of cheap shoes. Look at this shoe right quick. This is an expensive pair of cheap shoes. You see this Nike swoosh? You see how the color is going? It's going to do that on whether it's a rep or retail. That's just going to go. This is an expensive pair of cheap shoes. Why in the hell would I pay $7, $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13, $2,000 for something this cheap? It's still the same Presto as any other Presto. It's just somewhat special. God rest Virgil's soul. But what I'm trying to say is, because of stuff like this, we got people coming in, hoarding, find ways to create several different accounts just to steal them from you. See what listen to what I'm saying, people. Steal them from people who love them just like me and sell them right back to you. Listen to what I'm saying. Take them from you, steal them from you who loves them, and then give them right back to you for an overinflated price. Does that make any sense to you? This culture has become just that. People will take from you and they give it right back to you. People who don't give a damn, they just see something like this. This is the type of people that take this from you and they give it back to you. Oh. Sell them to them for about $1,300. Don't give a goddamn about the shoe. Somebody like me, I love that shoe. It's comfortable. I love the way it looks on me. I still wear the shoes. And let's talk about another thing. If you're so much for the culture, or we had a culture, where you Ultra Boost wearers at? I thought Boost was life. Is Boost still life? I don't hear nothing about no Boost being life no more. And some of them Ultra Boost models still look good. I still wear my NMDs. I still wear my Ultra Boost. Number two, where my Phone Posit wearers at? Remember that hype time we had with Phone Posit? What, 2014, 2015? Phone Posit couldn't sit on the shelf. Now it's back to, I don't wear no Phone Posits no more. They still make some hard colorways of those too. Where you at? Those type of people are the fake sneakerheads. All the Yeezys, some people have like Yeezys anymore because they're not as, well, it's a little bit of controversy behind Yeezy, so let me not say that. But with my Phone Posit, my NMDs, nobody care about the NMD anymore. They even got some new NMDs that look dope. What happened? Everybody's only on what everybody wants. If it ain't a collaboration, nobody talks about it. If it ain't an original OG colorway, nobody talks about it. The famous term, nobody wants them if nobody wants them. But back to my point, where are all of you people that talked about Boost is life? What happened to that life? Boost is death now? I mean, what's going on here? So the sneaker culture for me has become, it is going back to what it used to be for me, where I can just walk into a store, I've been looking for those, grab my favorite shoe and get out. I don't grab my shoes for other dudes. Let me say this, I've said this plenty of times on my other channel. All you dudes are wearing shoes for other dudes' approval. Oh, those dope, yo. Oh, those nice, those tight. Oh, thank you. This is how to do it. Thanks, man. Thank you. I don't buy my shoes for that. Most of you are buying shoes for other dudes' approval, not for yourself, not for your personal enjoyment. That's what sneaker culture is about. Personal enjoyment, whether it be an Air Max, an ASIC, a Reebok. Almost picked up a pair of, I was at Nordstrom the other day. I think they some old school Reebok classic, like the flat. They look like the Calabasas. They kind of look like the Calabasas. I'm gonna pick them up. I said almost because I was trying to figure out which pair I wanted. That's what sneaker culture is about, buying sneakers that you love, showing people like, you can think outside the box, or you just wearing what you want to wear. You're not just wearing stuff just for somebody else's approval or just trying to have the highest price sneaker on your shoe or the dopest collab. There are plenty of dope sneakers out here other than collaborations. But everybody only wants to talk about or wear things that is conversation worthy to somebody else. I've had plenty of shoes that fly under the radar that brings in so much conversation you wouldn't understand. So for me, do I think sneaker culture is dying? No. I think it's going back to the way I like it, how I remember it to be. Sneakers were obtainable. Sneakers were easy to get. You ain't worried about somebody. Well, I don't worry about it, but you hit a corny term, bricks. That means you're a follower. You follow everybody else. If nobody else is buying it, then you're not going to buy it. And that deters a lot of you out there. If you don't see everybody else buying it, you see it sitting on the shelf, you walk right away from it. Keep in mind, the next time you see something on the shelf, you don't know if they only have 2 pair in the back. You don't know if their stock is almost depleted. And we don't rock solely off of that, just caring about if it's almost gone or not. Now, I can say that sometimes I'll see something on the shelf. It almost kind of sways me, turns me away from it and be like, oh, they sitting there. But then I come back to reality and ask myself, I really fuck with those. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with them. I have almost fallen into that myself, but I didn't let myself do it. If you guys have been here, you've been rocking on the channel, you know I review almost anything and anything that I love. So the state of sneakers or the sneaker culture, is it dying for me? No. It's just getting all you corny, fake, want to take advantage, all you sneaker shops just want to fake authenticate, sell back to you for overinflated prices. Let me speak on that right quick. I frequently go to sneaker shops just to test some of you simple. Some of you sneaker shops are out of control. I go there to test some of you guys every so often. I'm gonna give you an example. It was a Bad Bunny. It was a Bad Bunny sneaker. It's like this chocolate one. If I find a picture, I'm gonna put it up. I wanted them because they're different. Sometimes I like to do things that are different. I think that he was charging like almost $400. You know how much that shoe going for? I think it was like $180. You know what I did? I looked elsewhere, found somebody local, got them for $120. And that's what I want to say to some of you who actually really love sneakers. Before you go into these sneaker shops, don't let them get you. Some of these got to be fronts for money laundering or something, because the prices they charging, ain't no way some of y'all paying that money for some of the shoes. It can't be. It can't be. Almost every single shoe in this particular shop was marked up. I can't remember the name while I blast his ass right now. I can't remember the name of the shop. I tear him up right now. But almost every single shoe in there was marked up. And I did a reel or a quick post of this. They always come back. Oh well, I paid $300 for these, so I gotta get my money. But if I was trying to sell that shoe for you, you ain't gonna try to give me my money for it. You ain't gonna try to give me what I paid for it. So why the hell should I care about what you paid for it? You're a sneaker shop. That ain't my problem. You need to sell them for what they're going for. I advise a lot of you not to partake in a lot of these sneaker shops. I don't give a goddamn who you are. It's a scam, and it's unfair, and it's stupid. But for me, as a whole, sneaker culture, I think all of you fake scamming, so-called I love sneakerheads are getting up out of here. Everybody knows who the real sneakerheads are. If you know me, you know I'm one of them. I don't care about hype. I might show you a lot of hype because a lot of people are interested in hype, and most of the hype stuff be nice, dope collaborations. But don't sit here and say I won't show you nothing normal, because I will. If I like it, I'm gonna show it to you. To me, I'm glad what I see, where we're going. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's easily obtainable, easy to pick up. I love that. That's just what I remember. I don't remember every time I try to click on something, it's just gone. Or I go to my favorite store, everything's just gone. And then millions of pairs are sitting online. That ain't the culture. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below. This is MK the Truth, DODBENT. Hey man, I love y'all. I'm above this video.